Do you ever challenge yourself with nail art that you've never done before? That's what I'm doing today on JILLIES Nails. We are going to Watermarble, and you're going to see me do this for the first time ever. I've never done it. I have watched some videos on it before, but I have never actually once ever tried watermarbling. Here's why. It's messy. And I'm okay with cleanup, but my skin tends to be dry. So if I am not like really moisturized and that kind of stuff, polish sticks to me really bad. So it's just been something that I've kind of avoided because I knew it would be messy with cleanup. But I'm also getting to the end of my bottle of Queen, and I thought, you know, I'm going to try this before I replace this bottle, and let's just see if I can use some of it up. So I did use a copper pot as a base. That is going to be the lightest color in my Watermarble. And I am going to keep this simple because, again, I have never done this. So I'm only going to do 2 colors. And this is Queen of Green. And watch. Boop. I loved it. It cracked me up. I couldn't believe it did that. And I'm just going to tap this little cup down to make that bubble pop that was in it. These are just little cheap kind of like condiment cups that I got from Walmart. I think it was $2 or $3 for a pack of, I'll never use them all. Yeah, that size. Not unless I really get into watermarbling, and we'll see, because I do really like how this mani came out. I am doing this real time for you. There's not a lot of edits through here, so you can kind of see everything I'm doing and how long it takes to do it. I have my 2 colors set off to the side with the lid open so that I can just alternate grabbing them, and you just lightly touch a bead of color to the water and it'll drop it down. I did also notice if I tapped the cup some, it would make the rings spread out a little bit more. But now I say I've never watermarbled. I did try one before I started filming for a different pattern and was not very good at that pattern yet. So I am going to play with that some more. And if you guys want to see a video on different patterns, let me know. I might see if I can figure out how to do them. But I really enjoyed this. It was much easier than I thought. I have just seen so many videos where people really struggle with this, and I don't know if that's what scared me away from it or if it was just a mess or what, but I honestly, in 10 years, I've never tried a watermarble this way. I've stamped them, but I've never actually done one this way. So I'm not even sure what this pattern is called. I'm just going to call it a flower, and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to dunk it. I'm just going for it. And then you take, I'm just using a wooden cuticle stick. You can use a toothpick or whatever you want that you don't care if you get polish on, and just use it to pick up all the extra that's on the water so that doesn't get all over your hands. And then just pull your fingers out. Try to grab the blob back out. Didn't work. But you can see there's little floaties left that are almost clear. See, like that did not show up when I pulled that stick out at first. So you really have to watch for that stuff and make sure that cup is really cleaned out before you go back in. And we're going to try to pull some of this off. I did get it on my finger, so that made it much more difficult to get off. However, I was surprised that it was pretty much dry already. I did take a cosmetic sponge and just kind of tap it through there to get off any of the extra water that was on my nails. But it's pretty much dried and good to go. And of course, I got my fingers stuck together because that seems to be my new modus operandi. Very irritating. The thing I did like about it though is even though it's dry on the nail, the stuff that's on the skin is not. So anything that was left behind on the skin was actually fairly easy to get off. Now this polish does have glitter in it, the Queen of Green and the copper pot. So there is some glitter left on my fingers, but overall pretty cool. And I'm just going to do the same thing again, but this time I'm going to get bold and brave and dunk 2 fingers at once just to see what happens. And again, this is called a bullseye. So I'm just making the bullseye, and then I'll go around and loosen anything up that's stuck to the edge and just start pulling everything towards the center for the flower again. These colors are so pretty together. It is so perfect for fall. Really and truly love this manicure. It would be gorgeous on long nails. It's beautiful on short nails. That is one thing that's really cool about Watermarble is, you know, you can really customize that for the size of the nail. So short nails, long nails, doesn't matter. You can do a really pretty design with it. And if you noticed, I did trim my nails back a little bit. I'm still growing out some of that damage I did from the stupid acrylic. I do it every time. And it's not from filing or anything. It's because I'll do something to break one and it'll lift. And when it lifts, it'll rip my nail in the back. So I've even had professional manicures and they can't get them to stay on me either. I think it's just my body chemistry is not great for them. Okay, dunked both fingers at once. And this is like not a moment of weakness. This is like, just go for it. Like you have to just get in there and do it. And see, I was able to stamp them both, or do a water marble on both of them at the same time. I thought that was really cool too. And they both look really good. I'm going through here with the cuticle stick and just loosening up anything that's in between the cuticle and the nail bed that I don't want to get stuck or dried while I'm trying to peel this off. And something weird happens too when the latex gets wet. It's like it's harder to get it off. I don't understand. I think maybe because it turns it cold, it makes it a little more stiff and it's not quite as pliable, maybe. And y'all, I know there's videos out there that say you have to use certain kinds of water and certain kinds of temperature. I didn't do any of that crap. I went to my bathroom sink. I got some tap water. I put it in a little plastic cup. I set it down on the desk for about 20 minutes while I was picking out colors and that kind of stuff and just went for it. And you can see I didn't have any problems. Cleanup took about 5 minutes across all the nails. There's still some glitter on my skin from the polish. That'll come off when I wash my hands. So I'm going to go through and put a quick dry top coat from Sally Hansen on there. And that is the finished look. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried water marbling. Did you struggle with it? Was it easy? Do you have any tips for me? Let me know below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.